podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. I mean, for men,
I agree. I think
for a man that's genuine.
Right. I think some of it is a turnoff as well. I also think some of it is just us living our life. Now, I don't like all the put your business out on social media thing. That's the one thing I for me personally, don't tolerate within my situation. Like my wife, we not doing that. Like I'm not, we get into an argument, that's not going on social media. If we having great times, that's not going on social media. There's certain things when it comes to personal situations, I'm not for the social media presentation of you taking some pictures, being cute. I don't have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things. I'm just like, yo, it's self-expression, do your thing. Whatever you do is, as long as it's tastefully done in my book. You know what I'm saying? But my tastefully done can be different than other tastes.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. My only issue with it is if I'm dealing with a woman and I don't like my woman represented a certain way on social media,
right? That
doesn't mean I'm saying what you're doing is wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying my views are right and yours are wrong. I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not a fan of the right or wrong thing anyway. I'm just saying I wouldn't want my lady to be that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not knocking people that do it. So sometimes when you say,
but what if you got this woman while she was already doing that shit though? That's my thing.
I wouldn't have. Mm-hmm. If that's a turnoff to me, I wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? If I meet you and that's part of your business, that's part of your brand, then I'm not going to stop dealing with you because of that. Right. But if I won't meet you like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you meet a person and y'all vibing and then something comes up, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make that a determining factor. It's not like that. I mean,
that's your personal feelings. I think we put too much stock in social media and what that.
It's not even that. Usually it's deeper than that.
Right.
Usually if a person does that, they carry themselves a certain way publicly also. Usually it's the same. Usually a lot of that stuff is connected.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Anything's a possibility.
Yeah.
Some people got two different personalities.
But the way you saying it is like a definitive that what it is, and I don't totally agree with that.
Bro, nothing is definitively literal, man.
I understand.
But whatever is definitively literal.
That's true.
A person can listen to podcasts and just take that as your whole entire personality because they heard a 35-second clip.
Right. They do that a lot with us.
Do that all the time. And we looking at them like, God damn, bro, you really that literal over 35 seconds?
Yep. Or take our name and turn it into something else. But first, let's intro the pod because we didn't do that the last pod. Once again, yo, this your boy TALLSHON. TS is who I am with my brother.
Ooh, Tre-Dot is who I am, and I have low battery.
Oh Lord, go plug your laptop up, sir. This is the Black Male Podcast, episode 71. This is our Friday episode. We got a few things to talk about, as you can see as we start up the pod. We already right into our shit. It's a lot going on out here. It's a lot going on outside. Do you have your light on, sir?
My light is on, man. I don't know what you're looking at right now.
You look a little tinted. I think because you got your laptop turned a different way today. You turned a different way, so. But it's
some dirty ass glasses you got on.
No, my glasses is not dirty, sir.
Dirty ass glasses you got on.
Mm-hmm. I can see very well. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Oh God.
Tell a liar, man, I'm coming for his throne. That's what you tell him. Let him know I'm coming for his throne. I can sing better than him. A liar, if you're listening, I'm coming for your throne, sir.
Yeah, okay. That's scary.
How was that scary? I can sing that shit too. Soul Train. Soul Train.
I won't be releasing that record.
I don't need you to release nothing for me, son.
Oh, my shit ain't coming on. What the hell?
Do you have it plugged in the wall, sir?
Yeah.
Turn it. Sometimes you got to turn the plug, and that's you putting into your computer. Just turn it the other direction, and then sometimes it works.
I just did that.
Wait for him because he's doing technical difficulties.
Hold up. Now my ring light came on.
Look at this shit. That's the plug, bro. Struggling with that. Already, the first part of the pod. Just run through your technical difficulties early.
I'll let you keep talking.
That's what I'm doing, to fill the dead air. So I don't have to edit this out.
I don't know what's going on with my plug, man.
It's still not working?
Nope.
Like turn the little, flip it around, upside down. Yeah.
Nah, because it should come on.
Yeah. Try a different outlet.
No, that should. I got it on the power strip.
Flip the power strip. Make sure the power strip on.
It is because the same power strip that's running the ring light.
Oh. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
It's just power strip trash.
Nah, if it's running the ring light, it should be good.
Can't reach it, go straight to the wall. Right. Let's see, go straight to the wall. Shit. Somebody write my plug, huh? Let's put that joint in the wall.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my cord ain't lighting up.
Yeah, check your whole cord then. Your cord ain't lighting up.
Shit. I'm ring light off.
Something wrong with that. Something wrong with that power strip, bro. You said you got it plugged into the wall now, and it's still not working?
Yeah, it's not working. There you go. But not the ring light off. All right. What happened just now? I have no idea. What's up?
All right, I guess we back, man. All right, man, let's get into the pod. Got a few things to discuss, a few things to go over. First, I want to read this. I want to read this. It's this life coach named Solomon Bucci. Gets blasted. This is all come from the Jasmine brand, which I thought was crazy what he was saying. And this is the first dude I've heard say some stupid shit like this. And I don't get this generation. This may not be perceived disrespect by his lady, but for him to put this out, to think that this was dope, was crazy to me. But after he described his description of his wife, it goes viral for what he said. So I'm gonna just read a brief description, just a brief piece. And then he goes into an explanation. He did this little letter about her. He said, "You're not the most beautiful woman, neither are you the most intelligent woman. But like I've chosen to never find perfection in anyone else, I put my gaze on you. And with that commitment, we would mold ourselves for ourselves. Our perfection is in our commitment." Then he went into stating that you're not the most beautiful / intelligent might sound like it's not a compliment. Yeah, but it's a realistic base for real love, acknowledging that my woman isn't the best, but I'm not looking for the best. I was looking for, and I found you. Then he went on for further explanation. Now, I feel like, yes, your lady might not be, I don't know what the standards of beauty and who came up, who's the most beautiful person in the world type
Yeah,
thing.
but beautiful is
built in the eyes of the beholder. So in my book.
Yeah, but his words are horrible. Beautiful is what
trash.
Beautiful is what pleases you.
Right.
Your wife has to be the most beautiful. That's what pleases you. She might not be the prettiest,
right,
that you've encountered, but you still don't have to communicate that because she's the most beautiful. And there's way more power with that beautifulness than it is with that prettiness.
Pretty shit. Yep.
So you just tried to hit the world with a ball. That's what you did.
And failed miserably. He shot
miserably.
He shot free throw this shit. No, he Dwight Howard free throw this shit. Air ball.
He tried to bar us to death and gave us some trash, is what he did.
Full trash. And then
I know what he meant.
I know what he meant too. I know exactly what he meant as well. But the execution was pure bullshit. It was pure bullshit. Didn't say not the most intelligent. It was like,
no, he wrong for that.
Yo,
you wrong for that one. Ooh.
That could have he could have took that and left that out of the motherfucking sentence.
He didn't have to say anything.
No.
He didn't say anything.
Bro, you got on me for calling my wife dear.
No, I didn't like that.
This motherfucker said some whole bullshit.
I'll stop talking to you if you said that. I gotta leave you alone for a while because you're doing too much, bro.
I would have never said no shit like that.
I can deal with your quirky antics all the time because I know you wishy-washy, bro. You come and you go. Sometimes you just be talking. You say some shit on Monday, then Tuesday, be like, nah, bro, I was tripping.
I'm a human.
That shit right? No, that's not human right there. You don't get.
Oh no, what he said was a bullshit. What he said was pure bullshit. Pure bullshit. My thing is, yo, I know. To me, my wife is gorgeous. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what no one says.
But it's not for other people's perception and interpretation.
It is.
I was just with one of my partners, and he was telling me he told me he got the baddest chick around.
That's how you should feel.
I feel you, man. But it wasn't for me to respond to, and I responded accordingly when he said it.
That's how you're supposed to feel. Because that's, once again, who is the baddest chick around? That shit is still in the eyes of the beholder. Still in the eyes of whoever find that person that.
I probably wouldn't have worded it that way either. I mean, my lady is the most beautiful representation of a woman in my eyes. That's my lady. That's all that matters as far as that. But
right.
Me even calling the baddest chick around to me, that's like irrelevant. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Like,
right.
I don't have to prove that to nobody or
not a soul.
Take a picture and leave a caption and say, this is however old she is.
Right. That shit corny.
But that's okay too if that's what you do. But that what he did, I don't think that's okay at all.
And his wife should feel some type of way.
She probably heard him say it before.
Right.
She might have.
So it went one ear and out the other for her.
But she might think of it differently after seeing, the onslaught of comments. Then again, it might not.
Right. Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely weird in my book. Definitely weird.
And for a man to say that about a woman,
What?
I didn't look at the comments, but I could see the text coming.
No, they rapping his ass. They put him on the full Nelson.
But you're a life coach.
Powerball. They put all these fake ass life coaches and motherfuckers coming up with these titles with no real credentials and not really helping nobody. That's to me, that's just the new thing. I'm gonna jump online. I'm gonna jump on social media. I'm gonna tell people what they want to hear, and then I'm gonna say I'm a life coach. I don't know where you could go pick up these credentials from.
Bro, I don't care what field it is. You create websites. You got a lot of people that can't do that shit.
That's a fact.
And they certified. So I mean, just good and bad at everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hell, we know people that engineer that can't engineer.
Oh yeah, we do.
We know people that record that can't record.
That's a fact.
So I mean, I get it.
That's a fact. Yeah.
All of the social media antics kind of make it aggravating because usually those are the ones that promote themselves the hardest. Just like the guys that rap that have money to promote themselves, usually the ones with the least amount of talent.
Yeah, that's true too.
They everywhere.
Everywhere. I'm gonna start promoting myself more. Fuck this shit.
I mean, why not? What's the worst thing that can happen?
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, there's an honorable way to promote yourself. There's a way to promote yourself with dignity. That's the least chosen path. But it is. You don't have to do all that goofy shit that most people do.
There's just so much goofy shit. Like, you might as well join in the goofy time.
I mean, we've talked about it previously, you know, just the onslaught of selfies and pictures that people do to promote their brand. I was against it for a long time, but then it's like, you got to open up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For your, I can't talk no shit. I'm never really was good at that, you know, where it was like, I use social media just for that, social. I just really started using it for business to improve what I do. And I still have a hard time. I let y'all do that shit. I still have a hard time doing that shit.
Yeah,
I see everybody, huh? Yeah.
You make it hard.
To me, yo, social media, you need time. I don't know. You just need time. And,
but I will say this though, as an artist, I prefer to promote myself on social media to people I don't know.
Yeah. Because the people you know are never purchasing your product.
If that makes any sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. The people you know are never the ones that, like, I hate those videos.
Like, that's why I don't like Facebook. That's why I don't like Facebook.
Oh, Facebook full of shit. But I hate those videos and memes that pop up that say, when they say, why you not big yet? If you support my business, I will be big. Or the memes, your friends and family are not the ones that's gonna support you. It's gonna, like, yo, fam, you can't force people to support you. And for people that's been around you, they really not gonna support you because you know why? They've seen more of your lows than your highs. So they waiting for you to be like, yo, when I'm gonna support, and then this shit gonna fuck up again. Yo, just go do your thing and gather your fan base, gather your purchasership, just gather the people. Like right now with my wife's business, Natural Meat. She had a moment where everything was hot, where everything was a high. Then she had moments where it was lows, and then she stopped for a while. So guess what? She's gonna lose that purchasership. She's gonna lose those people that purchase from her. But the sad part is, within her losing people that purchased from her, she didn't realize she was helping someone else build their business up that's exactly like her. She was giving them advice, showing them shit, and this person's shit is starting to boom while she's trying to get back into it again. And I'm like, that's what you get, because you always being Miss Helpy. Like, sit your ass down and stop helping everybody. You know what I mean?
Miss Helpy.
Yeah, that's what I told her. Too damn helpful. Mary Poppins ass.
Miss Helpy.
That's what she is, Miss Helpy.
Wow. Okay.
Now, this person using the same herbs, same packaging, same seats, all that same yoni shit that she do. Somebody using the exact same stuff as her. Copied her blueprint to a T.
That happens.
That's why I'm done with that helping shit.
No, you're not.
Bro, you ain't see me help nobody but the people in my circle.
Then you're not done.
Because y'all in my circle. As soon as you fall out the circle, that olive branch is dead.
You see how trash being literal sounds sometimes?
Huh?
You see how trash it sounds sometimes when people talk to you literally?
Yeah.
I just did that.
You did that to me. You did that.
Yeah, it's some bullshit, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. It's some bullshit.
Okay.
Trying to say because I do that to you from time to time.
Oh my! What? Time to time? God damn, man. But I'm saying we're on episode 71.
Right.
And people who told to me like I just started doing a podcast yesterday.
I hate that shit. Oh, my podcast ebook is out right now. Called How to Podcast, Podcasting 101. It's on Amazon, Kindle. It will be on Google Books in about 3 hours. Oh well, this is Friday episode. We record on Thursday, so it'll be out today. Description in the links in the description. I already got 30 purchases already. So I just put that shit out. That's a good level for people that don't know me. And I ain't marketed. I ain't marketed. I ain't tell nobody yet.
You really don't have to, but that kind of topic people Google all the time.
Yeah. I even put links in the ebook that you could click and go to products and stuff that I've even told you to purchase.
Because a lot of people, think it's a come up too. So a lot of people want to get involved.
Yo, they really do, son. And I put that in the book. If you get into podcasting thinking that you're going to make money off rip, this may not be what you want to do. Because you know what it is? They look at the celebrities that jump in podcasts. Oh, they get rich. They getting that money. It don't work that way. Or they try to be, talk about current events, all the current events. You know how many podcasters out there doing current event talk? It's a ton of them.
You know any podcasts are on Facebook Live and there's only one person watching it every time? One person every time.
And to me, that is ineffective. Doing a Facebook Live and your audio is only on Facebook is very ineffective because let me give you a reason. Because of this, you don't get repeat. You don't get a repeat viewership. One, because it's just a video, and eventually Facebook is going to remove it. It's not going to stay on long. You don't get a repeat viewership, and you can't monetize that. You can't monetize it. You can't use the numbers to show how good that this podcast is did on the release date and over time. We release 2 pods a week. I can show you what we do on the day the pod releases and later. And when you trying to get brand opportunities, which I'm going through right now, they're looking at your downloads. They're not only looking at how many people view your stuff, they're looking at how many people actually download your. So now we gotta be able to break down age range, who's watching your shit from what age to what age, what number of it is men and women. I know we living in a society now where everybody can pick their gender, but at the end of the day, business-wise, numbers-wise, you still need to know who's who. That binary shit don't fucking matter. And what age group are those men and women? How long do they sit and listen to the pod? Do they listen to the first 10 minutes? Or do they listen to a full pod? Or do they listen to the first 30 minutes? We drop hour episodes, sometimes hour and 30 episodes. We get an 80 to 90, we get an 85% full podcast viewership. So 85% of the people that tune into our pod listen to the whole fucking pod. You can't get those numbers doing a Facebook Live and you got one motherfucker in your pod. We did 2 audio live podcasts. I didn't realize adding those numbers into the thing, showing that breakdown, because the person I'm speaking to right now asked me, do y'all do any lives? Yeah, we did 2 audio live podcasts. How well they did? Show them the numbers. And it was like, that's not bad for relatively new podcast. Only at that time, we was only on our 40th episode.
Damn, 30 episodes ago?
Yup, exactly. You know what I mean? That's how you know this shit rolling. And they was like, oh, that's some good numbers. When are y'all doing the next one? And when y'all doing the next one, can my brand logo be in the corner? You know what I mean? Can I have a product? Can I have a product in the video? It's a lot of shit to equate with this podcast. This shit ain't no easy. Fam, since I started podcasting 9 years ago, I started podcasting. I did it.
Yeah, but the thing is, people compare themselves to solidified fan bases.
Yep.
Even with an artist.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you can't equate the same. It's not the same.
A lot of these rappers and singers and media celebrities, they're taking their fan base from their entertainment job and rolling them into another entertainment platform. For us, a lot of us, even if you're a rapper, if you're a local rapper, a lot of you motherfuckers don't have a fan base. You got 5 niggas, and out of that 5, 2 may tune into your podcast. So now you still got to build your fan base. Think about us. We both in entertainment. We've both been in entertainment. We both are still in entertainment. I know I have a fan base that follow me for information, but guess what? Out of that fan base, I probably get about let's say it's a 50 clip people fan base. I probably get 10 people, maybe 5 to listen to this audio experience when it comes to podcasts. Maybe.
I think I got mostly window shoppers.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
Look at clips, tune in.
They just stop by to see what's going on. I saw a dude last time I went out to hear some music and shit. He told me he listened to all the clips and shit and how he like it or whatever. But as far as listening to the pod, I don't know if he invests that much time.
See? No, I got people that hit me and ask me.
A lot of people window shop. They window shop.
I get a lot of people that hit me and say, yo, I listen to you. I love what y'all doing. I love with this. And then even with my network, shit, my wife's podcast, she normally does it by herself. Her podcast, shockingly, and she only does it once every other week. It's still the top podcast on the network. She's at 100 and something episodes. Her shit viewers be crazy, and she ain't heavy on social media. She heavy enough, but she's built a fan base over time. Her viewership is crazy, and there's so forth and so on with the other pods. You know, we are still new, but we're number 2 in the network, and people are paying attention. The pods are growing. Like even just doing a network, people like, yo, you do a network? Yeah, I do a network. So I don't just manage and edit our pod. I manage and edit multiple pods throughout the podcast and come up with marketing ideas and put money into marketing. Because I do fucking social media marketing for everybody's pod. Or do some type of like, especially lately, I've been on the YouTube channel growing like crazy. Shockingly, the numbers, the viewerships are growing. I'm trying to get the subscribers to match the viewership. And then these shorts, you got to learn shorts, even on YouTube. On top of us, you know how we do the shorts on fucking Instagram and all that shit. You got to do that shit on YouTube as well, the reels. So on YouTube, it's shorts. So for all you people that think, oh, I'm gonna just jump in this podcast game and that's all it's gonna take is you to buy a microphone and fucking talk. If you do Zoom is $280 a year. A lot of people don't have that fresh off the clip just to pay for. And then you gotta edit this shit after it's done. I paid Adobe, fucking $54 a month for Adobe. $54 a month for Adobe to edit and do the video edits, do this nice shit that I'm trying to do with the videos. This shit start to add up and you ain't making no money. A lot of you motherfuckers quit. This mic,
any form
they got the same mic. These mics ain't cheap.
Any form of entertainment, whether you're an actor, actress, singer, rapper, MC, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
You know, photo shoots, videos, uploading music. Mastering, to have quality product, you're gonna pay something, and a lot of times it's a slow cooker.
It's definitely a
successful person that you see, you don't see what happened before they got there.
That's a fact.
Even if they got somebody put money behind them, you know, they came through a process.
Yeah, right.
You know, a lot of people can't handle it.
You're right.
You know, a lot of people can't handle that shit. And if you don't love what you're doing, most times you're gonna quit anyway.
That's a fact.
Or some kind of passion for what you're doing.
That's a fact.
Yo, the podcasting ain't fun for everybody. And some people are just fucking. Some people just dead ass boring.
That's a fact. That's another thing. If you're born in everyday life, you're gonna be born in this shit too.
And then some people,
they can't hold a conversation.
But some people that too. But some people content is just a cheap carbon copy of everything else you see.
Yep.
They don't even have a perspective.
And when you partnering with someone, y'all got to have a chemistry. Y'all can't just be up here talking. Y'all got to have a chemistry. Trey and I have a chemistry. If we didn't have a chemistry, we'll just be up here talking. Be two talking heads looking stupid. We play off each other. Y'all see what y'all see here. You know what I'm saying? But this shit that y'all see on this pod, we do this shit off pod. We argue off pod. We talk shit to each other off pod. We laugh and joke off pod. We call each other out off pod. Same shit.
Yo, you notice the new shit I kind of don't like, and this is me being petty, just like me being an artist. I hate when somebody's like, yo, you rap? I rap too. I'm like,
that's been the same. I've always hated that shit.
No, but now the new shit is, oh, yo, I heard you got a pod. I got one too. And I'm like, then I'll look it up and I'm like, okay.
Let me tell you something, man. I don't look up none of y'all pods.
We don't do the same. No, I'm saying for somebody I know personally, I'll look it up. I'm like, no, I'm not looking up no stranger. I'm like, for what? Like, what am I doing?
I'm in a marriage group, right? And as of late, everybody is posting their podcast with their wife or husband or something. And then so I go and check it, and them shits you can tell they don't even like each other. They just doing some shit because that's the new wave. No, I don't bother even posting. I don't post about nothing podcast related in there. When someone asked me, they said, Sean, yo, I love your voice, because we've done a few different like conversation thing. You in podcasting? I said, yeah, I'm kind of in podcasting. I'm in media, this and I left it at that. It was like, and then later someone's like, yo, you kind of ended that quick. I told him, I said, because I said, for this group, I try to leave it at what we're doing here. So I don't really come in here trying to promote, what I have going on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but yeah, I just feel like that defeats the purpose. Then we just turning this into a promotions group. I said, but to each his own. Y'all promote y'all stuff. I think, everybody should support each other. I'll support you. I'll come and check out your stuff. But what I have going on is what I have going on, and is doing well. So someone took what I said, went to my page, clicked my link in the bio, and went to my wife and I's pod, and went to this one and stuff like that, and came back into the group probably 2 weeks later and said, yo, LaShon, you got some dope content on your podcast. I'm like, huh? Like, yeah. I said, which one though? And the chick was like, on both of them, because I love the one with you and your wife. I love y'all conversation, and then I love the one with you and that gray beard guy. I was like, why you calling my man Graybeard? That's icicles dripping. But they said they enjoyed it. So, his headphones went out. Yo, you having mad technical difficulties today, sir. Look at this guy. Mad technical difficulties. You don't even say nothing. Hello?
Technical difficulties.
I know. I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I hit the mute button. My joint just went out.
I saw that shit beeping.
Man, shit. Yeah.
You struggling, so you gotta try. Bro, get you some headphones with a cord, and just keep it moving. Just some buds, bro. That's why I don't even use my beats. The beats, I love beat. And I would love them to sponsor this. I hate to say it, your battery life is a little trash. That battery life. You go to the gym and you rock out in the gym, and then you come home and you might listen a little while longer, and that battery is gone.
Son, like, I only use these for the pod.
See? You only use for the pod. Bro, that's why you don't see mine. I use mine for the gym, and sometimes I'll talk on it, and battery be dead quick. I'll be like, yo, why do I have these? I'm about to go and purchase the little Apple joints. I was trying not to do it, but I think I'm gonna just go.
Yeah, my shit went dead at the gym yesterday.
See, battery life is ass.
Yeah,
we still want you to sponsor the pod, Dre Beats. We still want you to sponsor the pod, Beats by Dre.
But look, man, so talking about the gym. Yo, what's with them little? They ain't leggings, but the shorts with the wedgie.
Oh, talking about what the chicks wearing?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody was wearing it, because I was in the gym yesterday. I literally saw about 9 women with pretty much, it's some new thing that they're doing. It was based off of TikTok. These pants, they're made to be in your ass and just have the cheek showing.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying. Everybody had a wedgie.
Everybody, yeah. They ain't even play. They like thong type. They literally made like that. I told the wife all the time. I said, "Well, come in here with them shit on, thinking you going outside with that."
Why not?
I don't play that shit. They ain't working over here. Everybody else can do whatever they want to do, but that shit don't work over here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Why not?
Why?
Well, she want to take a picture of him. She likes him.
No, we're not doing that. We don't do that.
So you don't like that, right?
No, I said we don't do that.
I'm saying so you don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
When I say that, you have a problem with it.
No, I don't.
You
don't like no social media.
No, that's not what I said. You're being literal. Don't do it. You're literal. You're being literal. You're being literal miracle.
You don't want your lady to post no social media, sir.
No, that's not what I ever said. But you're being literal.
I'm being literal. You're right.
You're literal. I don't know. I just
but bro,
we didn't grow up with social media.
That shit is not tastefully done. Think
about
it.
I'm not disputing you on this. I'm just saying we didn't grow up with that.
You're right.
So we're not desensitized to it.
No, we're not.
Like my son generation and under, like they're desensitized to it.
Yeah, they are. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, it's just some shit I'm not for. I'm not for that. That having your pants in your ass to show. I talk shit. I'm really not.
That's my only thing. I'm like,
I'm not cool with just showing your ass all the time.
Son, it's like, all right, you ain't married. You and your lady, you kicking it. You a busy dude.
Right.
She busy.
Right.
You get on your phone, you just scrolling. You don't even know she went out. You see her out.
Right.
You see her ass.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, that's my only thing.
I'm not a fan of that.
First, I don't even know you out the house.
Yeah.
But you being out the house is fine. You don't have to tell me you don't need my permission.
Right. Not asking for
but
my
my first vision of you or audio tone of you is your ass for the world.
Right.
I'm not desensitized to that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of it. So I talk shit, but I ain't a fan of that shit. I ain't a fan of that shit.
But I can't tell you're wrong for that shit either.
Nah, you can't.
But I can tell you, this ain't for me.
This ain't for you. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I think that shit get corny, man. And then women get mad when dudes come at them. It's like, yo, you showing everything that we like. Because you say you doing it because it's for you. Or it's not for me.
I'm careful with those.
Yeah, because it's hard to have. Because they're not going to take that shit well.
No,
they're going to take that shit in a negative manner.
I'm trying to find a way to get her as a woman to hear what I'm saying without looking to defend herself immediately.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? And women love to say they're doing it for themselves.
Right.
You know, if for me, if I get something new and I go to the waterfalls and I take pictures or whatever, you know, I got some music I'm ready to drop.
Right.
I got a podcast I'm doing.
Right.
I got other music I plan to drop. I got books I want to write. I'm a brand.
Right.
No matter how small, how mediocre, how large, how up and coming, how
still a brand.
It's a brand.
Still a brand.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a brand to a certain level.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know where you draw the line at. It's all perspective.
You're right.
It's all perspective. It's all perspective.
Right. It is. It's definitely all perspective.
Then too, I also lost a lot of weight. So I do understand feeling good about yourself and represented it in pictures. I get that.
Right.
You know, some women work hard in the gym, they get their bodies nice, man. They feeling good about themselves.
Yeah, yeah. No, they do.
Some people could say it's petty. I guess certain levels of it are petty. But like I said, it's not a deal breaker for me. It's just, you know, I've always been, like we said before, you know, if you can give 100 pictures to the world and give like one to the person.
Right. Especially if you know that person is a picture person. They want to see flicks. That's what they into. That's what they call their love language, which I hate that whole term, love language. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, love language is some bullshit.
It's some bullshit. All right, cool. There we go. Yeah, that's some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's a nigga, yo, that love language shit was a nigga sitting around and was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna put this shit on paper and see how it
Yo,
take off.
the last
And that
female
shit took off, son.
the last female that came at me on that love language shit was so trash.
That shit is corny, son.
She was the most narcissistic person I've ever met in my life. And she would always talk about that.
I hate that shit.
Like,
yo.
she would talk about that ferociously. Like,
my love language is, and then when the love language, I'm like, yo, what is the love languages? There is acts of something, acts of service or some bullshit. Like, man, get out of here, son.
I mean, it's almost just like the word trauma and other topics we were saying that you were saying you were tired of. People take it and they run with it.
That's a fact. They definitely.
You know what I mean? And then you become desensitized to the term because it's like everybody uses it.
Yep.
Whether whether it applies or not.
Yep. Everyone uses it. Yo, man, I got an issue, man. I want to bring up, and I'm not going to show the video because that shit was, you sent it to me. That shit, it made me mad. I watched it a lot. It really pissed me off. To see this woman, this not even a mother, take her baby out the back seat of the car that's sitting in a carrier, put the baby on the side of the street, then take a blanket out and put it on top of the baby and pull off.
Well, I almost didn't want to send that. Almost didn't want to send that because I was at work and I saw it. I was like, God.
Yeah.
I mean, you always hear them stories.
Bro, there's so many places. There's so many places you could take the child, man.
But it's like,
and not get in trouble, because for her doing that, that's a felony. That's an instant felony. But if she'd have took it to a fire department, took it to a hospital, took it to a police station,
anywhere but in the middle of the
street, you're not going to get in trouble for that. You know what I'm saying? But they're in the middle of the street.
Middle of the street?
Come on.
So that means if you're driving and you're on your phone texting like you're not supposed to do, but we all do it, or your favorite song was on, you vibing, you're not going to see a car seat.
Bro, you're just not going to see that car seat. Imagine, and then the lane she put it in, imagine people turning from this side of the street, right where the baby is at. You're not paying attention to that shit, bro. You're going to totally miss that. And you're going to end up running that child over. Or what if it's a one-way street and you're not paying, you just driving. You're not paying attention. You're like, oh, it's something in the road. Let me swerve it. But you bump it. It's a whole baby in it. You don't traumatize someone because they're going to accidentally kill that child.
Bruh, if I stop and see a child there in the car seat and get out the car,
I'm gonna be traumatized.
I don't know what to do after that.
Yeah.
Like, even if you know what to do, you get that baby, you're gonna panic for a second. Like, why is there in the middle of the street?
And I'm calling 911. I'm sitting here until the police get there.
And I hate calling them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you are horrible at that.
Well, here you go. Shots fired.
Trey, did you call the police yet? Nah, man. See, man, why are you talking to that bitch, man?
I ain't had no L's for damn near 20 years, bro. I forgot I had a license, bro.
I was like, man, I'm calling them, man. I called them up. Man, put them
I was gone for a second, man. I had an out-of-body experience, man. I just couldn't understand how somebody could pull off with 3 wheels. I didn't get it.
But yeah, man, that shit had me sad, bro. That was super sad. It
was, man. I refrained from sending it to certain people.
Yeah,
I knew what I said emotional. You know what I mean? I only sent it to you because we talk about a lot of things that are pretty extreme.
Yeah, I didn't send it to anyone. I didn't want to keep that in circulation. I wish I could have found that woman punching her fucking shit. I know people say that's wrong, but what the fuck, man. And I bet, no, you know what? Not her. 9 times out of 10 was some dusty ass nigga in the driver's seat.
I think it was more than one person in that car. I didn't repeat watch it though. After I watched it one time.
No, I watched it one time.
I couldn't really.
No, I watched it the second time to kind of look at the car, but that was it.
No, I think it was more than one person in the car.
I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. And I know this sounds bad, but if I'd saw that license plate, I'd have sent a tip in. with the video.
How's that bad?
I don't know. You know, people like, oh, you snitching. Like, all right, cool. I'm snitching.
Bro, they done took snitching to another level.
They don't even know what snitching really is. That's not
snitching, bro.
No,
you left a baby. You left a baby in the middle of the street. I'm telling.
Word.
That's different, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling, son. Fuck that. Yo, another thing that's fucked up. A man drives 700 miles from Atlanta to Chicago to kill his soon-to-be ex-wife because she was breaking down their breakup situation on TikTok. Yo, fam, you had 700 miles to think about this shit. He killed himself as well. $700 miles.
I don't want to sound cold.
Yeah, you about to sound. Let's hear it.
You have every right to die. You have no right to take somebody else's life.
Okay, there we go. All right, cool. All right.
You want to die, nigga, die.
Die. Yo, I promote you dying. Leave others alone.
I promote you leaving me the fuck alone if you want to die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I promote you leaving others alone.
Nigga, it is nothing honorable about both of us going at the same time.
No, man. You can get yourself what we call the fuck up out of here.
Let me stay
here. Let me stay.
Any female I'm dealing with that feels like it's time for her to leave,
enjoy.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it.
Don't think we both going to the same place or all this other bullshit. I don't know what y'all talking about. You sound like that lady talking about the Holy Spirit told her to treat her husband better.
Man,
I don't want to hear none of this.
All right, that shit pissed me off, son, too. Me and the wife talked about that on our pod, man. That shit pissed me off.
Yo,
that shit made me mad, son.
I don't know if I ever told you this story before, man, but I think I'm a pretty calm, level-headed guy. I can have a conversation about anything, man.
Uh-huh.
When I was in D.C., I got stabbed by a person that one time was my friend. I'm only saying that because this is the back of the story. In between jobs, then I'm taking a temp job, which a lot of us do when you're in between jobs. You still make a little bread, whatever. So happened he was working there. And he comes up to me and he said, I've been changing my life. I'm in the process of changing my life. I was reading the Bible and God told me I need to make peace with my enemies. This is what he says to me, man.
Peace with your enemies. Suck my dick.
Man, I want to smack the fuck with that motherfucker right there at job. Right there at the work, man. Right there at the work. Smack, back slap, then come with the other hand on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we just gonna fight him. He said God told me make peace with enemies. How am I your enemy?
You're right.
I was a victim.
Yep.
People say God told them.
You was the one hating. You was the one background hating, steaming, making me your enemy. In reality, you was your own enemy. Your thoughts were your own enemy, and you made me out to be something I wasn't to your lame ass.
But your guilt is tearing you up inside, so you said God told you to do it.
Yo, let me tell you something. This is what I believe in. Don't come to me apologizing. Don't come and get that off your chest. So
that wasn't even an apology.
Right.
An apology would have been, yo, I was back on them drugs, man. You know I used to have my little drug problem. I was hiding it from you, man. I'm not justifying nothing, but I was back on them drugs. If you hate me, yo, I get it. But, you know, I'm trying to clean myself up, man. I'm not even trying to make peace. I just got to get it off my spirit. I was way out of pocket, man. I had a death wish.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to forget what you did, but as a man, I could forgive you enough to let you walk away from me without me beating the fuck out of you. And that's not even really forgiveness. I'm just keeping myself from going out of pocket because there's nothing else I can take that better than you telling me God told me to apologize to you. Like, what?
No, which
same way you felt when she said the Holy Spirit told her whatever.
Right. Man, I told the wife, I said, we watched it. She was right. She's like, I don't know about that Holy Spirit part. I said, yeah, her husband was the Holy Spirit. That man was telling her ass over and over again. And then she went on social media and heard some bullshit pastor said, and now she's like, oh, that's the Holy Spirit. No, that husband was telling you for mad long that he cannot be he can't be the one that provides your peace constantly. He can't be the one that makes sure you good. But that's where they take that happy wife, happy life shit way too fucking serious.
Well, I believe we get hints, you know, from the universe, from our surroundings.
Me too. Yeah.
But that happy wife, happy life, it's funny, man, because every time I hear that shit now, I just respond with happy spouse, happy house, man. Just keep it the way it is, man. I mean, because I don't think women also realize on another note how dangerous that dynamic is. When you have a happy wife, happy life. Well, they need to care, because if that man is putting all what he feels into the relationship to make you happy, that man gonna knock you in the forehead. Because when shit get tight, people react differently. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not justifying domestic violence, none of that. No, I'm not. But when you making that man feel like his main goal is to make you happy, and in his mind, he feels like he's doing everything to make you happy, and then you talking to him like you're a piece of shit because you're not happy, that man gonna react. And everybody reacts differently.
Yeah.
Playing with people's emotions is a dangerous game.
It's a dangerous fucking game.
Male or female. That's not a game I care to play or care to be a part of.
Me neither, bro. I don't play with nobody's feelings, man.
It's dangerous.
And if I did, I apologize. I
mean, we're at a level of maturity where that's some foolishness. Anyway.
Anybody got no time for that, man. Shit, life too short. I ain't playing. I'm at that, like you said, we at that age where I ain't here to play no games. I ain't here to play no games. I ain't here to talk about games. None of that shit, yo. I just want to enjoy the time I got on this planet. We spend more time dead than we do alive. So you better enjoy this shit while you're here. We spend way too much time worrying about how relationships supposed to be ran. If you're going 50-50, who's taking out on dates, who's doing this, high value man, high value woman, all these lame ass fucking descriptions. And before you know it, you all gonna be fucking 60 years old and in no relationship talking about something. Hey, them niggas ain't shit or bitches ain't shit. Just constantly lame.
Yeah, like we block our own blessings. Financially, we block our own blessings spiritually, romantically, because we have a set way of how things are supposed to go in our minds. That really is unrealistic like shit.
That shit is super unrealistic.
You got so many, I'll say, quality men that are single because they have this delusional shit going on. You got a lot of beautiful women. I'm not even talking appearance-wise. I'm saying.
I know it's just on. Yeah.
It's just
because everybody skewed thoughts on relationships. Everybody think that shit is just set in stone how things should be. Either they trying to live in the past or what their grandmother and granddaddy did with their mothers and grandmothers.
They don't know what their grandma and granddaddy did.
Yeah, they really don't. Back in the day, parents kept that. Yo, you did not know what your mom and dad went through. If you lived in a two-parent home, you didn't know what your mom and dad went through behind the scenes. In front of everybody, shit looked like everything was cool. But behind the scenes, shit could have been turmoil. Dad could have been cheating. Mom could have been tripping. Whole bunch of shenanigans was going on.
Well, safe
they lived and worked through it.
Safe to say a lot of those situations, Dad was doing a little cheating. But as I got older, my mother broke down a lot of situations. Usually it's after somebody passed away.
Mm-hmm.
My mother would tell me about different things, and especially within the church. A lot of those relationships were nothing near what they presented to people. But they shouldn't be.
No.
It's not our business. Yep. But for some reason, our generation just grew up believing a fairy tale.
Yo, I live by what goes on in my house stays in my house as long as it's not abuse. If it's any level of abuse, y'all should run and go tell. But other than that, what goes on in here stays in here.
But 50 Cent even talked about this. People will say, my grandma didn't have to work. My grandfather paid for everything. Where's that man? Mm-hmm. Your grandmother never came out the house. Your grandmother had the same pair of shoes for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandmother cooked every meal.
Yep.
Your grandmother gave granddaddy some pussy whenever he said.
Yep.
So, the world is just different. Your grandma didn't have no brand new purse. She didn't have that beautiful watch. She wasn't going to get her hair done in the salon.
Nope.
She was using a hot comb off the stove.
Yep.
And the only time she put on something nice to wear was on Sunday going to church.
Yeah.
And then she still had to come back and cook every Sunday.
Sure did.
And she had to ration out X amount of dollars every week.
Yep, she had to go pay these bills, pay this, pay that, do this.
They handle vacations.
Ties and all that. Nope.
Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, that ain't no living I want to be a part of, but you're right.
Women love to say, I want me a man like my daddy or a man like my granddaddy. Like you really don't know what kind of man they were within a relationship. You just know.
You ain't see them niggas do nothing. Nothing. Yeah. They went and got them one little bill, a little fifth of wine, a little fifth of some of that shit and sat out front of the house. Ain't went nowhere, they ain't take you nowhere. You ain't know none of that shit.
Men do that bullshit too. I want me a woman like my mother. You don't know nothing about how your mother was. Real
Let me tell you something. I
don't want to hear that.
I love my mom, but I don't want no woman like my mom. To me, that's a little like, yo, you fantasizing about your mom? You want a woman like your mom? That shit is a little.
That's pretty literal, but I get what you said.
That's how I always thought, bro. Like, you know what I mean? My mom has some traits that I don't mind a woman having. But
the traits of my mother that are powerful to me were just the nurturing. You know what I mean? She's all about family.
Right.
I would love a woman with those traits. But, you know, my mother's a church woman. I don't want a wife that's a church woman.
I ain't going to church, bro.
I don't want a wife that's a church woman, bro. Yo, that's part of it. So I ain't talking about I want a woman like my mother. No, I don't.
Ain't going to my church.
Yeah, I'm just saying. My mother dead ass church woman. Dead ass. That's what it's gonna be. So, you know. But growing up, I knew a lot of dudes, older dudes, that were married to these church women, but they were street dudes. Right. Growing up in New York, at the church we went to in Brooklyn. A lot of these dudes, they were street dudes, and you could tell.
Yeah.
Because they always left service a little bit early to go outside and smoke a cigarette.
And plus, a woman brought a level of stability to their bullshit.
That and
a lot of church women are freaky to the motherfuckers.
That part.
They're freaky to the motherfucker.
They're bored by church men. A lot of church women don't like church men. They're attracted to him, but then when they hang out with him, it's like, he's pretty boring. With the excitement.
I can see that.
But, you know, the yin and the yang, sometimes opposites attract to a certain degree.
Yeah. Yo, so we getting ready to end. Quick rapid fire. What's your thought about monkeypox, man? This shit's getting crazy. It says in North Carolina now. It's like rampant in Charlotte at the moment.
Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't have me scared to go outside or nothing. I haven't really given a lot of thought, to be honest with you. I know people, a couple people I know personally got COVID.
Yeah, it happens. COVID is like,
so, I mean,
it's like the common cold at this point.
Yeah, well, I don't know what else you can do about it, man. You take care of yourself the best you can with the knowledge you have.
Just be careful. You know, you like to go to London Bridge, mad people in there. Everybody just came back from everybody just came back from Charlotte.
There's mad people that work.
Yeah, everybody came back from Charlotte and they were partying at the little shit with all the fraternity niggas.
A lot of bats got blown out. Now they back at the office.
Yeah. Passing around that monkeypox.
Dudes was out there wearing they purple boots.
Giving out monkeypox.
Come on, man.
Dallas got hit. I think they said that Dallas is the largest case of monkeypox.
Wow.
In the United States. Chicago got hit a little bit, but that's like downtown Chicago.
Yeah, I haven't really looked into it too much, man. But it's scary out here in this world, man. It's even with the young lady that had AIDS for a decade.
Oh, man, I was trying to talk about that, but you're right.
You know, it's crazy because you got people that are like blaming her. Like,
it's not her fault.
I mean,
it's the decisions that you make.
Bro, when a woman is promiscuous,
it's accountability, man.
We never look at the men that are being reckless. And this ain't even being no panda bear.
It's
just the reality of it.
We do look at the men that's reckless. We do.
Nah, I'm saying men don't really. My men don't. They're just playing the woman. It's like when you're young, the man gets burnt. Man, you burnt me. No, she ain't burning you, bro. You chose to go raw. You took that chance.
Right.
I mean,
I know they linking her to Chris Brown and Nick Cannon. You know, Nick Cannon done had 14 kids since the last time we fucked. I mean, last time they've been around each other.
It's safe to say he ain't strapping.
Nope.
I mean, Nick Cannon, like he blasting off.
But honestly, if he had it by now, they would have known. Because it's so many, you know, you got a child. It's mad blood tests that they do.
I mean,
and a woman when they going through pregnancy.
He has lupus, so I'm sure he frequently goes to the doctor because he maintains it very well.
He maintains his, yeah.
He's the healthiest looking lupus person I've seen in my life.
Because my sister has lupus and she's definitely not fat. She's in shape, but she gets sick a lot. You know what I'm saying? She gets sick a lot. She have to go and do blood work and all that shit on the regular. But yeah.
Well, even if they did interact with her, it's no guarantee they have it. I mean, they might have protected themselves. I mean, a lot of these IG models are linked, whatever IG model is, but that's what they label. A lot of them are linked.
A lot of people are just aesthetics. You look good, just be around. This is aesthetic. I ain't knock you down.
A lot of these people don't look as good in person.
Oh, I know. You know, seen quite a few of them.
Just Instagram, period. You see them in person, it's like a whole nother person. But them filters have you fooled.
Filters ain't no joke.
This chick, as a matter of fact, this chick I know that lives in Illinois. It's not Chicago, another part. She took a picture and she was trying to be funny. She showed the filter picture that she always posts, the filter that she uses. Because a lot of women have their favorite filter. Then she showed one without a filter, right? And I was like, God damn, like I've known her for a long time. The one without a filter was like, wow. Wasn't bad, but it was like, whoa.
That's drastic change.
Nah, she's aged like milk, bro. That shit was sour milk.
You stupid. Son. Yo, we gotta wrap this up, man. Yo, y'all be safe out there. And yo, honestly, man, y'all gotta watch who y'all having sex with, man. Guys, definitely. Women, definitely. Y'all gotta watch who y'all let inside y'all bodies, because y'all bodies are temple and y'all just let multiple dudes run up in you raw. You guys gotta wrap this shit up, man. Like, damn. Or sometimes turn it down, man. Every pussy ain't good pussy, man. I'll just keep that above. Every vagina ain't meant to go into, man. Sorry, man. We gotta stop thinking with our little head and start thinking with our big head. Sorry, man. I've always lived by that. Every vagina ain't good vagina. I don't run in every box. And I had multiple opportunities.
All my bad decisions was associated with alcohol, bro. And I stopped drinking, 5-7 years ago. So I mean, you can look at a beautiful woman, you can look at a dope shape. You know what I mean? Hey, you can fantasize all you want within your own head. That doesn't mean you have to act upon it.
That's a fact.
I remember back in the days, you used to always think the women that are burning that got diseases were these nasty looking women.
No. They'd be the cutest one. They'd be the best looking one.
Because everybody hitting the fine chick, man.
That's why. And that's why she the one.
And usually it's a thorough brother that's hitting her. He done smashed mad chicks.
And he the one that gave it to her.
The rotisserie of fluids.
Yep.
Not to mention all the down lowism that's going on.
And that's another thing. Everybody got the same partners in the industry. Everybody messing with the same people, son.
Just like high school.
Everybody. It was just like high school. Everybody just passed each other around like a cold.
Because they want it fast. They ain't looking to go out on dates with nobody and get to know nobody. They want it fast.
Even that, it's a lot of jealousy in that. It's like, yo, Trey popping. I'm kind of popping. I gotta fuck the bitch, Trey fucking. Now I gotta go after this chick. It's a level of jealousy too.
That shit is so corny, but it's true.
It's corny as hell. But I've seen it in action.
They be like, yeah, I fucked his bitch. Like,
or he don't deserve her. Let me go snatch her up right quick.
What are you gonna do with her? Like, what are you gonna do with her?
Fam, if she was my lady and it was that easy for you to snatch her, she was never my lady. She was never mine.
Yeah, you can't take a chick from me, bro.
Me neither. Because I don't hold you women at a ownership level. I don't own you. It's your shit. You decide what you want to do with your shit.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go.
Include my wife. Any day now, she can decide that she want to give somebody else her love. What I'm supposed to do? I don't own you, ma. I enjoy you for the time that we had.
I ain't going on IG Live though.
Nah, I ain't doing that goofy shit. I'm going on IG Live. I don't care. I'm out here in these streets again. Thank you for letting me be free at a great age. And I got money.
Cap.
So I'm chilling.
Cap.
I give everybody 30 days a morning. I do 30 days. Bro.
I hear you. Well,
I hear what you. Hey, listen to me. 30 days, including my wife. That's it. 30 days.
I mean, I'm gonna let you cook.
30 days, bro.
I'm gonna let you cook. You burning the biscuits right now.
Man, this is what I'm telling Trey. I tell you no bullshit. I loved my ex-wife. Loved her. No matter what our shit was going through.
That is not the. I don't think that's
what?
the same dynamic, bro.
30 days.
Your example is trash.
30 days, bro. I love
Never
Erica.
said.
I adore Erica. I'm only gonna be sad for 30 days. I gotta live my life. 30 days. 30 days a morning. And within those 30 days, I'm trying to get you back. I'm crying. I'm doing all that shit. I'm giving it all up.
You gonna cry?
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
You soft. I ain't crying.
Fuck it. Right.
I ain't crying.
I'll be soft.
Word. Chick be like, she leaving. Yo, so get the fuck out there. Son. You want to leave? Get the fuck out there.
You talk about me capping.
Fuck yeah.
You burning. You done burnt the kitchen. The kitchen on fire. We gotta call the police. We gotta call fire. The motherfuckers coming out to put some shit out.
Nah, dead ass though. When I was younger, when I was married, man, when she used to talk all that leaving shit, I used to be like, yo, get out there, son.
Yeah.
Then when she left, son,
you're like, oh God. Yo, that's how I felt too, son. My ex-wife left that shit. That shit hurt me, but she needed to go. The bitch was crazy. She needed to go, but it hurt me. I was hurt. I was disgusted. I'm gonna be that same way with Erica. I'm gonna be probably way more sad, but it's only gonna be 30 days of sadness. That's it.
I wish we spent more time with things that matter beforehand.
Yeah.
But a lot of things in life, even with health, man. Like,
oh yeah, I'm definitely with you on that.
We wait till stuff is so drastic the way it just tears us apart internally.
Yeah. And people do that with relationships, man. But you so caught up in the moment, just living, and you don't take the time to catch the signs. Just like even with health, your body gonna tell you when it's fucking up. Catch the signs, just like a relationship. A relationship gonna tell you when the shit ain't working, right? Catching the signs of when to, I need to step back for a minute. And
a lot of us could do better discipline wise.
I agree.
We're distracted too much.
You know why?
With almost everything. It's like we're distracted too much.
This shit is a distraction.
That's a distraction, but so is pussy. Not even getting the pussy, just the thought of pussy. The engagements of pussy. The conversation that might lead to pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, men are losing traction over pussy they want. They ain't even getting it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to get it.
Can't relate. But
it's a constant distraction.
When I was younger, yeah, that was shit don't distract.
Some people never get away from that, ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's
I know, man. I feel like I'm desensitized, man. I got so much of it. That shit don't move me no more. That shit just do not move me anymore, man. I don't know what it is. I don't lust for it like I used to.
Like I said, my biggest issue was just alcohol. Without the alcohol, I mean, I could see it. Ooh, yeah, that shit fat. Keep moving.
I had a problem.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when the alcohol was involved, I mean, shit. All that shit do to amplify whatever you got going on.
Yeah, I had a problem. I know I had a problem because I mean, sober. I just always thought I gotta get some box, gotta go do this,
back then, I didn't have a problem with it sober because I was getting it.
Right. Same.
So I didn't realize it was a problem. Then as you get older, your lifestyle changes and your activity slows down. There's two ways to take it.
Yep.
You can mature into it, or you start realizing it slow down and you start looking.
Especially when I was coming up, bro. When I used to have a studio in my house, or when I used to be at the studio when I lived in Florida.
Well, it's actually a drug anyway. I mean,
sex
is a drug. It's a drug. It can be. It's a drug.
Yeah, it's definitely a drug. But yo, man. Let's wrap this up, man. I gotta go. Hit me with some Tre-Dotism.
Nothing fancy today, man. I'm just gonna say to all black men, take care of your health, man. I'm still hearing too many things. People close to me falling apart. Some female friends too. I know personally going through some things. I know as far as people I went to college with, man, there's been at least 5 people that have passed away within the last 3 years that I know personally. And blood pressure, heart-related situations, things that we can
actually do something about. We could do something about, man.
I was looking for the right word to say, things we can take ownership for, ownership of. We're not helpless victims just waiting for something to happen. The worst thing I've ever heard somebody say to me, and it seems to be a popular thing, when somebody says, God got me. And I ain't even trying to be funny. I've heard 5 people say that to me over the last 4 or 5 years. God got me. I'm not going no further than that. If you have faith in your creator, whether you believe in the universe, whether you pray to Allah or whatever, your creator is with you every day.
Faith without work is pointless. You still got to work. Stop
telling me God got you because you're out of pocket.
You still got to work, yo.
Your creator watched you do all that dumb shit too.
But they also told you pork is not good for you. It's disgusting.
Nobody reads the whole Bible. So,
but people still eat pork and high blood pressure.
People don't read the whole Bible. I got in trouble for that when I was a kid. I always got in trouble as a kid. They don't read the whole Bible.
Nope.
But real talk, everybody, on behalf of the Black Male Podcast, we are both people that had health issues at one time or another.
Yep.
Proactive in our own ways.
Yep.
Need to find your way, because real talk, I am tired of hearing about people close to me being sick. I don't want to hear anything more about these premature deaths. I mean, because the thing is about heart attacks, you don't know they're coming. You don't know when strokes are coming.
Nope.
They come, man. It's a beautiful world out here, man. Just
try to stay and be in it.
Protect your temple, man. Protect your temple, protect your energy, protect your peace, protect your space, all of that. By any means necessary.
I totally agree, my brother. I totally agree. All right, y'all, man. This is the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
This is episode 71. Thank you all. Peace.